Manga-Waido.
My name is Makoto Igarashi. I'm 39. 8 years ago, I took over my dad's restaurant after he passed from heart failure. It was a store that he had started right around the end of the Showa era, and since it has been around for over 30 years, it's technically a long-established store. But now, all that remains is the history. I was sure that I could cook great food, but no one comes to my store. There are a lot of reasons. The area was being renovated, and all the neighboring offices had moved away. I didn't know what the universe had against me, but even the university moved locations. And so, we didn't even have an aunt as a customer. On top of that, a family restaurant that is recently gaining traction opened up around us. But the biggest reason is that, as much as I hate to admit it, I lost all motivation. Recently, I barely had any motivation to live. I run my own business, and that makes my life perpetually miserable. Maybe all of the regulars who had been around since my father was working all picked up and didn't come back. It was just a matter of time at this point. It had been 8 years living in this dog-eat-dog world of restaurants. I worked pretty hard, I think. It's about time to throw in the towel. It was right as I had decided to close up shop that a girl that looked like she was in 2nd or 3rd grade walked in, eyes wide open. Welcome. Oh, hey. Are you alone, little girl? Where's your mom and dad?
You don't have any customers? You're bored, right?
Huh? I mean, yeah, as you can tell. I was a little annoyed by how blunt she was, but I can't get mad at a child. Honestly, I'm so bored that it's not even good business anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna close up shop soon.
Close up? Do you mean...
Terminate my business. Yeah, I was gonna quit working here now. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my loans. Oh, sorry. This isn't something I should be discussing with you.
So you're gonna be done with the store?
Yeah.
And can you help me?
She pulled out a 1,000 yen bill and some change from her skirt pocket.
Hey, can I have a party here with that amount of money?
A party?
Yeah, renting out the whole restaurant.
I'm not sure if I could do this for this amount of money. I'm gonna be more poor than before.
What do you mean this amount of money? That's all I've got.
Oh, sorry.
Please, can you do what you can with the amount I gave you?
She was begging me, and I could tell she was serious. I tried to at least listen to hear what she had to say. Her name was Tomoe Akita. She was in 2nd grade.
It's my friend's birthday party. Her name is Yuka Murase.
Oh, a birthday party? Why don't you do it at her house, or your house?
We can't do it at my house. I'm poor. And I'm sure her house is too busy getting ready to move away.
She looked serious as she was thinking about it, and I was drawn in by her attitude. She wasn't saying this lightly. She must have also wanted to have the party as a goodbye party. Can you tell me a little more? Why are you so interested in that party?
You won't tell anyone? She told me. She told me she has pancreatoblastoma.
Apparently, the girl had to move closer to a big hospital for surgery and treatment. Pancreatoblastoma. That was a malignant tumor in the brainstem. I think half of all brain cancers in children are that cancer.
You know about diseases? Are you a chef?
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it.
She was crying because she was too scared to be doing surgery. So I wanted to do a farewell party to cheer up.
She looked at me with her innocent eyes. She must have really liked this Yuka friend. It could potentially be the last time they meet. Maybe this could help me feel better about closing up shop. Okay, sure. You can have your party at my store.
Really? Yay!
The next day, she brought her friends and they were making little meetings about the party.
Let's make a lot of flowers and put them on the wall. Yuka likes stars and animals. We should ask her classmates to fold some origami.
I was moved by all the elementary schoolers working hard to send off their classmate. Then, one day, it was the evening. Tomoe had been working hard with her classmates for the party. Then, all of a sudden... Hello, Mr. Igarashi. I have something to talk to you about your loans. I knew the day was coming. I took the banker to the table in the corner and offered him a glass of water. I was a little worried about the kids looking this way, but it couldn't be helped. I couldn't hide it anymore. I'm sorry for this, but I need you to return a portion of our loan early. But that's so sudden. I'm sorry about this. It's orders from the higher-ups. We will reorganize your loans and come up with a schedule for you. He was basically telling me I had no choice. I ended up accepting the offer and said that I would go to the bank on a later date before sending him on his way. I need to keep the store alive until the party. Finally, it was right before the party. It was just as she had ended her preparations for the party. She looked like she had something to tell me.
Hey, old man.
Yeah?
Thank you so much for listening to my demands. I look forward to our party tomorrow.
Oh, don't mention it. Let's have a lot of fun. I'm sure it'll be a great party. She looked at me, nodded, and gave the cute smile you normally saw her with.
After everything is done, I want to show you my things too. You can be excited.
Thank you. You don't have to worry about that. But I am a little curious. Are you gonna give me something?
I can't tell you yet.
Finally, the day of the party. Yuka was in a wheelchair and showed up with what looked like her mother. Her head looked a little bigger than the other kids. The tumor was pressing against her brainstem, causing stagnation in CS fluid, leading to increased cranial pressure. It's one of the typical symptoms of pancreatoblastoma. Welcome. Come on in. We have your seats prepared over there.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yuka and her mother were both surprised, and for good reason. The store was decorated with all of the decorations that her classmates had drawn and made for her. However, even the classmates were a little surprised at the gorgeous dishes that were placed out for everyone to eat.
Hey, old man. Isn't this different from our plans? We didn't order any of this expensive stuff.
Don't worry about it. This is a present from me to you. You don't have to worry about it, okay? It had only lasted 2 hours, but it was so heartwarming. The classmates had everything prepared, and it was a small presentation of sorts. Right as the party was coming to an end, Yuka's mother handed me an envelope. Oh, no. I don't need your money. Just like I had mentioned earlier, this is a present. Please take care of Yuka with that money. I couldn't do anything for my child. Once I said those words, I couldn't hold back my tears. It all came rushing out. I had a child that would have been around their age had he been alive. His name was Tomoya. I lost him 2 years ago. He had cancer, just like Yuka. Tomoya had neuroblastoma, which is the second most prominent pediatric cancer, after pancreatoblastoma. Just as you could guess from a name like neuroblastoma, it was a cancer of the neurons. In Tomoya's case, the cancer was on the adrenals, located slightly above your kidneys. We were a single-father household. His mother passed about a year after she gave birth to Tomoya. I didn't know that he had a cancer, and had him at daycare while I was working. The daycare employee had said that he was acting a little strange, but I didn't look after him like I should have. I figured that I would be fine, even if I left him alone. Tomoya's cancer had spread to his lymph nodes and his bone marrow. He couldn't even walk eventually. He loved to run. There were so many signs of the progressing neuroblastoma, and I didn't notice. By the time I had realized, it was way too late. The store was silent. I wiped my tears and looked up. I'm sorry. I know it's your party, and I just ruined it.
Don't worry about it. I appreciated your story, your cooking, and your service. Yuka, make sure you thank him.
Old man, thank you so much. I think I can push forward for Tomoya.
Yuka's kind words made me start crying again. Looking at Tomoya, she was also wiping away tears.
Old man, thank you for making our dreams come true.
They all bowed their heads. The classmates also said thank you and bowed their heads. And just like that, the party was over. Afterwards, something had changed that I didn't expect. Welcome. A table for 4? Right over here, please. The customers suddenly started flowing in. I couldn't close the store down anymore. I didn't know why, so I asked a little. Oh, hey!
Hello, the usual, please.
Tomoya brought her parents.
You look busy. You probably missed when you weren't busy, right?
Yeah, thanks to you. Come on, you guys take a seat in your regular spot. Tomoya had talked about the party she threw for her friend, Yuka, at an essay presentation. She talked about how my gift to her was incredible and how happy it made her. She spoke in front of the entire school. Because she had said the store name in her essay, all the guardians that attended the presentation started flowing into the restaurant. Everyone that attended started thanking me. Honestly, I was just thankful. Maybe this is what Tomoya was talking about when she was talking about a thank you. It was a large influx of customers. She was advertising my store left and right outside of the essay as well. My store was busy every day. I always had felt confident about my flavor, so I had a lot more regulars as well. The other day, even that banker came and was surprised at the amount of customers. We're going to be talking about an extension on the loans, and possibly taking out more loans. Tomoya and her family showed up once every few months to say hello. I'm glad that I didn't just kick her out that day. It's all thanks to her. I truly believe that. A little over a decade passed since that day. One day, I saw a new employee walking into our store, dressed in a suit. She looked familiar. Welcome. Huh? Are you?
Hello, owner. It's been a minute.
The girl that bowed down to me was Tomoya. It had been so long. Oh my gosh! It's been too long! How many years has it been? I remember you were trying to get into the dorms of some tough high schools, right?
Yes, I actually came by to tell you that I found a job and wanted to tell you about Yuka.
Yuka did well in surgery and rehab. However, they found that the cancer had metastasized, and after a long, hard fight, she started off on her trip to heaven.
I had talked to Yuka a lot after that. That party was often brought up in our conversations.
Once she's healthy, she wanted to throw another party. That's what Yuka said.
Yuka was so cheered on by your emotions and great food. Thank you so much.
She had tears in her eyes as she bowed down. I'm sorry. I'm the one that has to say thank you. I'm able to continue the store because of you.
Owner.
You can call me old man. So, what do you want? We need to celebrate your employment. Whatever you want, just tell me. I had to take a seat on the counter and walk back to the kitchen. I'm just a regular chef. I'm not super strong or super wise. I can't save kids. But Yuka and Tomoe and Tomoya, I wanted to be sure that I could be a man they could be proud of. Watch me, Tomoya. Dad is working hard today, too.